let's discuss a method by which we can calculate the water intake by a plant. Now this method is known as potometer method. Before I begin with this, first of all just try to understand what do you actually mean by a potometer, right? So potometer is actually a device that measures the rate of water intake by a plant. So remember, we are not discussing the rate of transpiration. It does not measure the amount of water that is lost during transpiration. It measures the rate of water intake by a plant. So potometer is what? It is a device that measures the rate of water intake by a plant, and this water intake is equal to the water loss through transpiration. So this is how you all are going to correlate with the water intake with the water loss through transpiration. So you can make out how you are able to calculate both of them, right? So potometer is going to measure the rate of water intake by a plant. So this is a potometer. What do you need is, you need to have a beaker and you need to have a freshly plucked small shoot, leafy shoot. Now that small leafy shoot is actually put into this side of the potometer, and it is fixed in such a way that here we have a cork, and this cork should be tightly packed. It should be tightly sealed, right? So here we put a cork, and here we have a reservoir. This reservoir contains water, and in this beaker we are going to fill some colored water. Why we are going to use colored water? Because we will be able to see the movement of water clearly when we are going to use this colored water over here. And here we have a small capillary tube, as you can see, and this is the scale by which we can measure the distance the air bubble is going to travel. Now let me tell you how we are going to perform the experiment. As I told you, the first step is you are going to take a freshly plucked shoot, right, which contains these leaves, and this should be cut when the shoot is immersed in water, because we do not want any sort of air that is going to be entrapped, right. So we need a leafy shoot which is cut when it is immersed in water. Put it here, put a cork so that it is tightly packed, and here in this beaker you are going to fill this beaker with some colored water. What you are going to do now is, when you are going to immerse this tube in this beaker, that colored water you can see is going to move in this capillary tube. After this movement is there in the horizontal tube of the potometer, remove the beaker so that we can have this air bubble, right? Remove the beaker so that we can have this air bubble. So when you will see that water is being lost by transpiration through this leafy shoot, there will be movement of this air bubble throughout this vertical capillary tube, throughout this horizontal capillary tube, right? So the movement of the air bubble is measured by this scale. Okay, the movement of the air bubble is going to be measured, which we are going to correlate with time, and by this we will be able to calculate the rate of water intake by a plant. We will be able to calculate the rate of water intake by a plant. I will just repeat it for your convenience. What is potometer? It is a device that measures the rate of water intake by a plant, and we can correlate with this as that water intake is equal to water loss through transpiration. I told you that potometer is a device that just calculates the rate of water intake, not the water loss through transpiration. So what we have done, we have this device. On one side we have put this freshly plucked shoot, and we have put here the cork, right, and this cork is going to tightly seal this. Here we have a reservoir in which we have put some water. We can regulate the amount of water that is going to enter into this capillary tube by using this top cork. You can open this top cork, you can close this also, right. So here in this beaker we have colored water. We are going to immerse this capillary tube into this colored beaker, right, into the beaker that is containing this colored water. So the water is going to enter into the capillary tube. When it enters the horizontal one, right, then remove the beaker for some time so that you can introduce an air bubble. So as the water is being lost by this leafy shoot, this air bubble is going to move through this capillary tube. You will see the continuous movement of the air bubble into this capillary tube. So the time taken by the air bubble to reach till here at the end of this leafy shoot, to reach till here, that time can be calculated, which can be correlated to the water intake by this leafy shoot, right? And if you want that this air bubble should not be there, if you want to remove this air bubble, then by just opening this, you can have the water from here to here, which will remove this air bubble, right, which will put this air bubble back into the speaker, right. So this is the Ganong's potometer. What is the full name? We call this device as Ganong's potometer. Alright, so this Ganong's potometer is used as a measure of rate of water intake by a plant. That water intake is actually equal to water loss through transpiration. So when there will be transpiration process that is going on, means water is being lost by this leafy shoot, then there will be some transpirational pull that is exerted. So that transpiration pull is responsible for the movement of this air bubble along this horizontal capillary tube. So what is the reason? The reason of the movement of this air bubble along this horizontal capillary tube is that a transpirational pull is exerted by this leafy shoot because of the loss of water through transpiration. So that transpirational pull is going to help this air bubble to move through this horizontal capillary tube. Now this is Ganong's potometer. I hope that how you are going to perform this is clear to you. But there are certain limitations about the use of this potometer. First limitation is that introducing the air bubble is not easy. When we want to reduce this air bubble into this horizontal capillary tube, it becomes sometimes difficult. Second limitation, the twig may not remain fully alive for a long time. The twig that is we are using here to calculate the rate of water intake, it may not remain alive for such a long time when we are performing this experiment. Then any change in the outside air temperature may affect the position of the air bubble in the capillary tube. So the change in temperature also has an important role to play. It can actually affect the position of air bubble in the capillary tube. So these are the limitations of the potometer, but still potometer is an effective method that can be used to measure the rate of water intake by a plant, and this is generally used in the labs. Just remember that this Ganong's potometer is actually a device that measures the rate of water intake by a plant, not the water lost by